Alrighty guys, welcome on in. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Yo. Get some more Alan Wake. We'll be able to get another couple of sections done here. Yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. And Rev, welcome on in. Congrats on the first. Why don't we just get going? Cars that have their interior lights on can be driven. Wait, I did this though! Are you kidding me? I beat this part game. What do you mean you didn't save it? Oh. What do you mean this didn't save? Like, why is it continuing from here? I'm so not happy about this. This game is remastered and it's doing this? All right, there's another break. Oh. It's a good thing I just jumped right into this because I am not happy I have to repeat this. Come on. Oh, at least one more swarm. Like, none of this stuff is gonna carry over anyway, so I may as well.
You can open the door now. They're gone.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
Previously on Alan Wake has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I
can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. Myself, I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Huh. Okay. That's good info to know. Wait, does that say windshield clean? Okay. I thought it said windshield cream for a second. I'm like, what the heck is windshield cream? I know. I'm just seeing if there's any... Any coffee canisters. It's like, I don't see any, but you never know.
Follow me. It's not far.
Sorry, I'm looking for coffee. Hi, Queen. How's it going? Hope you're well. Hope everybody's well. Alright, that's our place.
Yeah,
Okay.
how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers. Listen, I got things to do. This place don't run itself.
Well, too bad. I'm looking for coffee canisters like this. See? Totally worth roaming around every single inch of this property.
Oh, give me a break, mister. Can we just get a move on?
Oh, for just general testing or in relation to the window incident? Randy's dogs. Rabbit food? Ooh, I wonder how the taco dog actually is. Monday through Thursday, 6 to midnight. Oh, it doesn't even open until 6 p.m., so. Wait, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Oh, gosh.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
Oh, that does not bode
Anyway,
confidence.
she knew Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
I thought it could have been for that, but again, I don't think we've actually said anything here, so I didn't want to just flat out say it. Okay, where did Randolph go? Oh, that's gotta be her house then. Okay, fine.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Oh, hey, did your coffee canister? We can see it from here. There you go. She's there the whole time.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
She's
Barry! What?
been possessed by that woman that gave him the key from the start. It's a setup. I don't get how Alan didn't notice anything wrong with Rose.
Coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started.
That woman.
I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
Ah!
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
Well,
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
also, the age of this TV, considering all those dials. Oh. Oh boy. Yeah, that's certainly a huge fan. I'm just waiting for the moment Rose is like gonna try to throw herself on Alan right now.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Damn good cup of coffee. What's wrong with you?
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
Raw. Okay. Barry's dead.
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
Okay, never mind.
I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
All right. Not much to do here, so I guess we're heading out.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Randolph calls the police.
Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Oh no. Okay, so we went through this yard.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air, and let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Calmer, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I ain't the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know? I just...
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had a, argument with Danny. You know, Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, you know, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah. Well, you know, he's, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me on bail today. And now I'm just alone here at the window, you know, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. You know, something's gonna happen. You know, I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure?
Whoa, that wasn't creepy at all. Oh, there he is. Baby crying in one of the trailers.
Oh, Get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slane!
What are you? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
Not wrong.
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Alright, I guess not really much time for exploring. We're just going. Not gonna lie, this feels like one of the first parts of The Last of Us, part 1. Oh.
Oh, damn.
What's that there? Phone? Manuscript page, okay. The dark presence sleeps. Alright, let's find out what's gonna happen next.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Oh no. Are we gonna have a Taken spawn in? Oh. It's a light. What happened? Oh, she is pissed. I do see something over here, so... Rose visited by... Oh, no.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. Pretty girl, she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
So I think I know what one of the main things I don't care about with this game is. And that's the voice actor for Alan Wake. I feel like it's just kind of flat a lot of the time with the delivery, you know. I think that's one of the biggest problems I'm having with the game is like, he does a great job of reading the manuscript stuff and oh, what's gonna happen?
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Like, as a narrator voice, it's not, it's fine, but aside from that, I like the sheriff. To be fair, I think she knows that there's stuff going down in this town, you know? A helicopter now? Where is it? Oh! Oh, there it is.
You are drowned. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
Nope. Oh no. Birds going after? Oh. Black Hawk down! Black Hawk down! He just took out a helicopter! The writer did this! Oh, up here it's probably something.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over. Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what you... Come on! Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, you know what I mean? Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in and take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh yeah, I bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
All right.
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
So radio tower. So that's the radio station? Yeah. I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance. The gas station felt so far away. Yeah, I think it's smoldering now. Oh my gosh, that is the gas station. I was just kind of joking about that. Ow. He just hit his head. Good job. Alright.
I imagine that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
So the one thing I do wonder in all of this is, what state is this supposed to... Oh, it's Washington, duh. I answered my own question because I'm an idiot, you know. All the maps that say Wash, you know.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
All right. Well, here's your coffee. Okay, so I haven't seen any new manuscript pages, so...
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
What do you mean? I just... I'm like, I just fixed it. Running down the slope. With a hand right in my coat. Going down the stairs, hoping there's no traps for bears. Lots of darkness looms. We need to find the light. And shine it on the fence so we can get through, make it bright. Okay, so we have five sets of batteries. So that's Good to know.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over. Team 2, come in. I need a report. Over. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
Man, you feel bad for the sheriff right now. Just losing a bunch of our men because of two crazy guys from out of town. To be fair, I just wanted to climb this. Well, at least we have some kind of a weapon to go against whatever Taken might show up. Oh, I hear it. One behind? Okay. Oh, God! Another one's either spawning or near.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Stupid FBI. Just indiscriminately shooting. Causing a scene. When there really was no scene to be made, really. Oh. Oh, I almost just went off the edge. Rose touched by the dark presence.
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, She was screaming in terror.
So that's a hunting tower. Where is it coming from, though? Get a nice 2-for-1. Oh God! He was just on top of me, man. Oh. Problem is, I'm basically out of flashbangs too. Thank God I got the rest of them with that one. That was the last one I had, so. It's gonna be massive trouble otherwise. Nope, no, we're not going back, I guess. Let's get through.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why the cops bother with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble enforcing. The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Bruh.
Let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
God dang, man. Lorna. And you got Mr. Maine handling it like a true professional. I guess you could say he's the main star of the show. What we got? When you need to know the weather, there's only one man you can turn to. The Jim Figamore Report. Every morning on KBFW. The Night Owl, the voice of Pat Maine. All night, every night. Thank you for getting that, by the way. Early bird, start your day right, 7 to 10 a.m. 87.6 KBF FM.
Come on in, Mr. Wake.
None of these doors work.
It looks like Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt it.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Bruh.
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Dude, this FBI agent is terrible. My God. He's definitely getting fired from the Bureau. Nightingale on the radio station.
Stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you? Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
I got just the pistol. They used the flare.
There was no seasonal reason for the power company workloads to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Another revolver to pick up. Darkness controls the Taken. Okay, we got the shotgun again. Oh no. Oh god! Kill them all! Ow. No! Okay. There tries the charm, I guess. That should heal me, right? No? Why does that not heal me? I'm in the light. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I think that's the thing I like. Oh, I hate with this game. It's just, where is the enemy coming from? Sarah distrusts Nightingale.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Where is he? Where is he? Train? Alright, lots of supplies. Everything's reloaded.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Yeah, that felt like a bunch of like pre-recorded things just thrown back at him. What was that shaking? Was there another train going by or something? We get attacked by a possessed object.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
Nice, we get a fight with the pipe. Can't wait for that boss fight. I don't like that I can hear this breathing. Whoa! That was a good call to not like the breathing. I don't know why. That was the one where I figured something was gonna come after me. Oh, there's even more now. Whoop! You're behind. Okay. I think I grabbed that revolver ammo too soon. That's fine. I got plenty of it, so I shouldn't really worry too much, but yeah, I heard that breathing, and I'm like, I need to be cautious as I'm getting the stuff.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Oh, I'm so happy I listened to my gut on that. Yep, there's more up here waiting. But where? Oh my god, really? Really, game? Okay.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Ow. Ow. What? That was the pipes attacking me. Okay. Well, at least I know it's not people coming after me here, but... Oh, it's not technically people, but...
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Well... Okay, did we get it all? Almost. Just the one more bit that I don't know. There it is. Okay. Sure, just take yourself out, you know? Why didn't you dodge? Oh no.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Oh, so we're gonna see Nightingale here and end up inside the lodge. He's gonna get...
Teenager, just starting to get interested in writing. Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Heavy duty. Okay, no more flashbangs, it seems. There's the coffee. Coffee. Ah, I dodged right into it. Okay. Okay. Let's dodge! In light, you can hurt them. Excuse me, so sorry. Don't apologize about the bodily functions everybody else. Okay, we can't turn that radio on, but we can turn this TV on.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least what would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you...
Oh, Mr. Derleth. Well, please, Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. Night Springs.
Well, that was just Alien. Okay, I forgot I just pushed the door open. I'm like waiting for a prompt to open the door, but no, it's... Wake attacked by the dark presence. Oh no.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare, The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh! Ow. Oh, Lord. No. This section is definitely where things are getting a bit rough. Yep. I knew that one was gonna fail. Ow! Forgot about you. Ow! Okay, there's a little too much to keep track of. We'll get this though. Oh my god! God dang it, man. Yeah, take out your own ally! Well, I did much better that time around. Okay. I don't need to reload you. I do need to reload you. Can I go up here to look? No, of course not. Anything else around here? I don't see anything necessarily. Coffee. Guessing that's the vehicle I'm looking for. This is not the truck you're looking for. Oh, I'm not authorized personnel? Dang it. Yeah, there's nowhere else for me to check. Alright.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
Okay.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
I'm trying to push this dumpster. Ugh. Coal mine's that way, but I'm like, is there something else around here? Because it feels like there would be stuff come, like, if I go back a little bit.
Even during daytime, I was being stalked. The bridge must have collapsed only moments after I'd crossed it.
Man, you've got that Nathan Drake luck when it comes to bridges. I guess I'm really trying hard to hold it to to get to the end of this chapter to take a break. Oh man, I'll be fine. All right, the Coal Mine Museum. What year was it shut down? 1980? Off-road. Keeping an eye peeled for any kind of glint or glistening. Oh, okay. I can hop in and out of vehicles. Nothing to say about this bridge, sir? Okay, whatever. Only the other bridge matters, I guess. Alright. I guess we're taking this other vehicle and driving around and keeping an eye out for our collectibles. I'm happy I found that can stack though. I can show you this world just as long as it's daytime. Alright.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order. Folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. And I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
What happens if our drivers I like my low grain Jeep. Whee! Oh. Hey, it didn't explode immediately. Nice. Hill trucks use lower gear. You know, I really would not have known we're driving up a hill if it wasn't for that very helpful sign. Wait. No, we weren't here. It's just another Aranamon. That's gotta be the coal mine. It's a couple different sections of the coal mine.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me that's strange because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then, there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
That one hit a little personally, man. What's in here? I didn't realize it was going to be a skinny thing. Climb the stairs, Alan. Mott on the ferry.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Oh, what? That's that was from earlier. Hey.
I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
What a jump that was to get in there. Oh, the car is taking a lot of damage. Radiator's starting to fry. Can't take much more. Yep, Bright Falls coal mine. Oh, visitor parking? Perfect. Bam. Yeah, I don't want to go in the mine quite yet. (1970), a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now, many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. It was 1970. Sarah in the radio station.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Okay, why did I only get the checkpoint then?
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Wake.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked
You
around by
want
you.
to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello?
Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him!
I had to get to Mirror Peak. It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Okay, what the heck was that? So I'm mad because I didn't think about going into the mine. Yeah. Oh, Matt, I didn't explore the mine. Thomas Zane in love with Barbara Jagger.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
God dang it, man. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Bruh, really? So I can't get into that, not from there at
The
least.
hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
There you guys. Oh, there's so many of you. They don't like the light yet. It feels very bright out here. I'm still mad I didn't go in the cave. There was 100% something in that cave, man. Question is, can I go in this building? Oh, there's gonna be so many taken coming after us, isn't there? Nope, even worse. Up there. That's not what I wanted! Ow. Wow, what a worthwhile drive that was. They're here. Okay, but is that a okay, that camera was not great for that part. Yep. Easy. That flare made life so easy. Okay, yep. Oh god, I'm like just now I'm in the dark. I'll just make sure. It's 100% more enemies nearby too. Here's my coffee. Follow. Weight touched by the dark presence.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Meow. Oh, come on. I couldn't knock that over and not meow. All right. Tree. Okay. I heard thing and I was so unsure of what was happening. about right. Oh,
There was no
more
way the
flashbangs.
flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
That's a checkpoint, which means I should check back here. No, nothing glowing or glinting, unfortunately. I'm still really mad at myself for the freaking mine. I feel like you guys have no idea. Ow. Really? Really? There's gotta be something in there then, right? There might be something in there if we go up and around, so. God, really? There's a different one there? More guys spawned, of course. What a throw by that guy. Yeah, the thing is, I'll be honest, I thought the meeting place was in the mine, not the museum. I guess that's on me, but even still, like... Wake and Barry in the
I
cell.
stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
Neat. If only there was something there that would have made it worth doing that. Well, at least we get a mine. Isn't it? Alan, I can't see. Alan! I should use the shotgun on him. Oh my god, really? That's how I took the damage? Oh my god, okay. Yeah, just take damage the same way up. Alright, at least I got a good amount of ammo there.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Yeah, that's about right. 3, 2, 1! Too late. More there, just gonna be right behind me. Even 3. Yep. Nice.
dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
Man, show your emotion more. Oh gosh. Okay. Dodge, you mofo! I definitely need to utilize normal flares here. Bro, stop skittering around! Dude, I'm not a fan of this guy. Like, come on. Oh my gosh! I think I was not playing, that's for sure.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
The place was dead, like the tone of my voice. And it might have been for decades, just like the tone of my voice. Oh! Oh, of course I dodged right into it. Yeah, it's really taunts me. It wants me to go in, but there's no doors that I saw. the boarded up one. Yeah. Wake and Casey.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
That's not a great thing to hear. Gray Peak Gorge, originally found in 1928, the Gray Peak Gorge mining town was one of the permanent settlements that the Bright Falls Mining Company built for its workers. The nearby graveyard is a testament to the dangers the miners face on a daily basis. Most of the men who lost their lives over the years here were buried there. A grim reminder to be careful for those who remained. Gray Peak Gorge was abandoned almost overnight when the Bright Falls Mining Company closed its doors in 1970. I have no room for batteries. Pretty much giving me batteries like it's candy. Nice. That's where I want to go. Means I have time to explore around and see if there's anything else I can find. Yep. Okay, that's down. That's actually pretty big. I can wait. There's got to be a stack of cans here, right? Ow. Safe haven.
I needed a key for the door.
I needed a key for the door. I found the key for the door. Whoa.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
No, I don't want to go that way quite yet. Ha! See? See? Knew it. I told you! I ain't crazy! And then that happens.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
How about no? I'm gonna grab this. To be fair, my bladder is also with a lot of spelling errors telling me to hurry up, but you know, that's a different story. To be fair, I took a different route than normal. You're all mine now. Get nothing here. It's probably the way to go. Is there anything else here? No. Let's go to Cauldron Lake. Like, I'm trying not to miss whatever I can. It annoys me because I feel like I'm doing so much like backtracking and whatnot. This is definitely the way we're supposed to go, I think. Okay, I'm gonna check down here then.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Alice?
Okay, I didn't like that. What is the why are there two different paths then? I just wish I knew which one was the alternate path. I'm assuming since going down was hearing her voice, then I want to stay up for the alternate path. But it looks like once I drop down, I'm down, aren't I? Nightingale and the Majestic.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Crap. Because I can't freaking dodge away. Oh, good. I'm at the start here. Okay. I'm gonna take that left path now that I just warped back to a different checkpoint.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain. Alice? I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
Hunter's taken.
The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
Oh, if I just kept going, I would have realized that's a dead end. Oh my gosh, man. I'm so stupid. Ermagerd, right? I walk a lonely mine shaft. That was very unnecessary damage. Get you, but I still get you to deal with. Guffy. Guffy. Wait. That was where I came from. Was it? Okay, that's nothing.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Okay. Oh. Apparently that was too high for now. I see now. Okay. Feels like it's just very sepia washy right now in terms of the colors. I think I was supposed to kick the ladder. I didn't realize there was a giant hole there. I mean, where's oh my god, what's her name? Why is the name Chloe? There we go. Where's Chloe when you need her to kick down a ladder for you? Heck, I'd even take Sully right now. I really hope this is the end of this area, this episode. We got a lot more, it seems. Okay, hold on, wait. It wants us to get to the peak, which means I obviously need to check down low for stuff. It's like, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die.
Sweet. Another cable car. Just great.
Wait, did I not reach Mirror? Oh my gosh. Okay. You're just so daggum tired from climbing them stairs. You truly are, city boy. Except, you know, stairs are like one thing that the city boy would use all the freaking time. Really? There's nothing up here? Okay. I guess we're done with the mines, so we're just gonna look at the scenery and take a break. Thanks everybody that's been here so far. I'm surprised this chapter has taken as long as it is, but yeah, let's get up, stretch, bathroom break, whatever you guys need to do. I will be back in a few minutes myself. I'll see you guys. Okay. Let's just jump right back into it. Let's see. I'm just laughing because I'm like, imagine like crossing the thing and just the ending is right there. That would be kind of funny. Surprised there was nothing on the top there though. Unless I'm blind and missed it, which I could have. I feel like the birds are gonna attack. Man, it's like I know how this game is gonna work or something. The trees! Oh. Okay. Also, I swore I had those friend notifications turned off. Okay. Shit. I was not expecting that at all. That's for sure. Carney! Oh, dang it. I'm so used to like tapping R1 to reload. I just wasted a flare because I'm an idiot. So I'm guessing we found half of the cans then. There, right there. Ow. I've got plenty of flare guns. Flare gun ammo, so. Ow! Cauldron Lake, the 8th deepest lake in the world. Cauldron Lake is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970, and even then the underground activity was comparably mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in the Bright Falls area, as well as a central figure in many local folk tales. It's a popular recreational area for the area residents. Back to pretty much where we started, it seems. Wait, did I see something here? No. I thought the bridge was gonna snap. Script page. Mott at Cauldron Lake.
Mott had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
Okay, I don't get why it didn't work the first time when I clicked it when I was right there. Push! Kick! Shoot! Oh. Nah. Yeah, I don't like hearing this breathing because it means there's an enemy nearby, I feel like. Yeah, the entryway is bricked up. Okay. Alright, there was nothing else I had missed. Okay. Feel better about it now? No worries, Queen. I appreciate you being here. Tom. I miss you. Tom. CN and TZ. You talk to me on TV. Miss you, Tom. Did you write this? Oh. I curse you, Thomas Zane. That's not creepy at all. Okay, there's the way up. I have one flashbang remaining. Oh yes, yep. Come on, come on, get your flares here. Back up we go, I guess.
see Cauldron Lake, I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Oh yeah, because there's the lodge, right?
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Wake wakes up in the lodge.
I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
I don't like that.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
She is! She's probably drowned! We just...
Excuse me. I'll be honest, I thought this was just going to be a 3-episode thing. Because most of the time when you see episodes, it's usually 3 episodes, so...